What's going on, guys? So I wanted to make a little short video today just to highlight some information that I thought was pretty interesting. I was browsing Twitter and I came across this article from this website named Ungeek, and they had some pretty interesting information in regards to the Last of Us Part 2. And according to them, according to this article, it says that The Last of Us Part 2 has the highest completion rate of any PlayStation 4 game. And this is pretty interesting because according to this article, it says that 35 to 40% of players, only 35 to 40% of players finish their story-driven games, and a 50% completion rate is considered to be pretty successful. The Last of Us Part 2 currently right now sits at 58%. And see, this data is based off of the trophies that you get, upon completing the game. The What I Had to Do trophy, which is awarded to, any player that completes the game at least one time. So yeah, this is pretty interesting because according to, or at least in comparison to other PlayStation 4 games, this is the highest of all of them. I mean, even the other highly successful PlayStation 4 games like God of War, Spider-Man, for example, Days Gone, and Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last of Us Part 2 has a higher completion rate than every single one of those. There's a list here that they kind of provided just to kind of give you a little comparison between all of them. And at the top it says that Final Fantasy VII Remake had a 53.3%, God of War had a 51.8% completion rate, Spider-Man had a 50.7 completion rate, Uncharted The Lost Legacy 50.3, Detroit Become Human 49, Ghost of Tsushima 38.2, Horizon was 34.5, Days Gone 34%, Death Stranding was 29.3, and Red Dead Redemption was 28.6. Red Dead Redemption, so that's pretty interesting. And obviously this information might not be 100% accurate because some trophies, it's not completely accurate to how many players might have actually completed the game, because there are certain games that reward trophies based on difficulty and all of that stuff, and they mentioned that here in this article. Games like Infamous, Second Son, and whatnot. But as of right now, it seems that The Last of Us Part 2 has the highest completion rate of any PlayStation 4 game, and I believe, and if I'm correct, I believe this is any PlayStation 4 game, not just PlayStation exclusive games. So yeah, it's just pretty interesting. I just came across this article. I wanted to talk about it. I guess it just more so kind of highlighting the success of The Last of Us Part 2. It's particularly interesting because, as we all know, The Last of Us had a pretty divisive launch, and even divisive prior to its launch. So to see that more than 50% of people completed the game is already impressive in itself. And the fact that it's the most completed game on the PlayStation 4 platform, over any other PlayStation 4 game, is also impressive. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't really have a whole lot to say about it. This was a pretty short video. I just thought it was some interesting information that I came across. With that, I think that's going to end the video here today. Just make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.